Guys, this guy, he comes on here and he tells us that I'm gonna let you hear the video. I might not. The thing is, I'll link it. It's Zionist Report. But the mayor here, South Carolina town near Columbia, he's gonna tell us that in 1965 apartheid ended in America, and that you know. And hey, everybody does remember what happened in 1965. The Hart-Celler Act, immigration, letting everybody in. I mean, everybody's aware now. But it's peculiar to me that he's reading from the script that says that we should all, hey, nothing in this world matters more than letting everyone do whatever they want to inside the confines of this country, letting everyone do whatever they need to do to feel American, except for white folks. You white people, you only built the country. Your forefathers only made it possible for all these people to come in. That's all you did. Now that it's here and now that it's built, what use are you anymore, you white people? You're of no use at all to these people until the money starts flowing in, until the buildings start falling in on themselves because of their lack of education regarding, maintenance and building techniques. It's just sick. Anyway, guys.
Past, realizing it's impossible to understand the power of human potential without a full and comprehensive knowledge of our history. The current vilification of Muslims, of Chinese citizens, immigrants from Mexico and Central America. That was a wise observation by the historian John Meacham as he addressed May.
Guys, does he look happy to you? Does he look happy to you sitting there reading the script like he is? I think he even realizes. He realizes, hey, this can't go on forever. The backlash is going to be astonishing. I think he realizes that.
Last week, he talked about exactly how far this country has come in the realization.
How far has it really come, guys? How far has it come since 1965? I was born in 74, so I realize I don't know, everything concerning, but I have read my history. How far have we really come? 65, and they started flooding us. And then, in the 60s there, the president got shot up in this fake hoax thing that they were going to take over this country, and they did. They took it over. We can all see that the 60s was the beginning of the end for this place. And downhill she goes, just further and further down the rabbit hole we all go. Guys, I'm sorry. This triggered me today, this video of this cuck sitting up in there in his office, extolling the virtues of, the tribe on everyone. I don't understand. I really don't. But I do understand. I think we're all understanding now that these narratives are being pushed and pushed and pushed, and that there's nothing that anyone's going to be able to do about it, right? You can't do anything personally, can you? Or can you? Can you stand up and say enough? Went over the weekend. We went up to the Mulberry River. We had some fun up there. And, there's always a lot of people up there riding the trails and messing around and fishing. And I met these guys and they were riding around on a side-by-side, and he stopped and talked to me. And it wasn't 5 minutes into the conversation, and they started talking about that they couldn't watch TV anymore, and that, there was agenda, at play, and what it meant to them. And what it meant to them was that they couldn't even watch TV anymore because, they were sickened by what they saw on the television screens. Just sickened by, all the cuckold activity and the Super Bowl commercials with interracial couples, and just they were telling me everything I've said on my channel, and they sounded like they had been listening to me for years, you see? And why would they have that view on this place? I had never met these men, didn't know them from anyone, but we had a kinship automatically. You see what they're doing Good, righteous people, especially whites, we are looking in on this and we're seeing what we're seeing, aren't we? We're seeing these things just come down on our heads for absolutely no reason. We've been trying all this time. I'm not playing the victim here. I'm just telling you, we've been trying. We've, put up with everything they've done to us over the years. None of us in the generations now have been oppressive to anyone. We're just paying for the sins of our fathers, right? And what sins? Slavery was fully legal, around the world for thousands and thousands of years until we put an end to it, And why did we put an end to it? Because the controllers had a new way of slavery. You turn the lights on, buddy, and you'll be a slave 24 hours a day. You can do it in shifts. But anyway, we'll finish this video out, guys.
That this country actually was in 1965. This America that we all speak of being constant architects. 1965 was
the architect.
Was probably our first year in post-apartheid America. Understanding our history meant that we had to fully understand the role that Adolf Hitler and his Nazi Germany and their role in their attempts to eradicate an entire race and successfully.
So Jews are a race now.
6 million Jews in the 20th century.
That
this should serve as a reminder for all of us in public office that these are not distant memories of hundreds of years.
You know what else isn't a distant memory, Mayor? Do you know what else isn't a distant memory? Last year, the burning of the cities, the beating of the whites. We all remember that, it's not a distant memory to me. All one needs to do is look back on my archive of videos and see everything, huh? For posterity's sake, let's not forget. It's not such a distant memory. Let's pull up Emmett Till. Let's pull up slavery. Let's pull up, everything in the world, guys, besides the insane shit that we saw just last year. And we're not more than a warm day and a psyop on a black away from starting it all back up again this year, are we? You watch. It'll all happen. Some new name will be pulled out of the hat. And some injustice against a jogger will happen. And then what will we see? Start it up again, boys. Start it up again in the streets. This year, I don't think we should take it like we did last year. I know we all stood in shock and awe at what we saw all year. But I think it may very well be time for maybe, some ramifications for the things we've seen. Some consequences. I don't know. Anyway, guys, that's what I had for you today. I'm not even going to finish out on this Riggers bullshit. But anyway, hey, I know I haven't been making as many videos, guys. I've been pondering things, been very busy in my life, as I'm sure you have too. But, hey, don't forget Jack, and I won't forget you. But let's get it together, guys. I see that this narrative is hanging by a thread now. Everybody's waiting on the other shoe to drop. This presidency is fake. Fake as all the other ones, but it's blaringly, obviously, a lie. Everything we've seen is a lie. This guy's not our president. It's a hoax. Everything we're seeing is a big hoax. So they have disbanded. The corporation is over. It's null and void. So we're going to see what we see. They've got a lot of big things in store for us. So everybody be prepared. Like I've always said, get yourselves ready, guys. And let's get it together.